Mm, of course, I didn't I didn't know this fact, and for me it is surprise. But I like to watch Netflix, and I always saw these red solar cups on the parties, and I think it is a part of American tradition. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyway, I think so. And for me, it will be interesting your opinion about these 21 things. What do you think about them? And I will be glad to read your comments. Yeah, let's go.
Number 18. Deep fried everything.
Hello, my dear friends. Hello. My name is Alex and I'm studying English, and today we will watch another video, and this video is named 21 things in the US that puzzle most foreigners. And you can support me. You can leave a like and subscribe to me. I appreciate it very much. And also, you can find my Instagram. My Instagram is named My English Yes. And let's do it. Let's watch this video with the subtitles, of course. Okay, let's go.
Well, you may have lived in the United States your whole life without realizing that something totally normal for you seems bizarre to people from other parts of the world. Who knew that munching on fried pickles in a highly air-conditioned room was so outlandish? Well, here are some other highly entertaining Americanisms I've gathered. Let's count it down from number 21. Sales tax is a guessing game. When you go shopping in the U.S. and see a price tag that says $14.88, don't expect to pay $14.88 at the register. Sales tax is not included in the price of an item. And since this tax can vary from state to state, figuring out your total can turn into the ultimate mental math challenge. In many European countries, the sales tax is already included in the price.
I want to say what in Russia we have sale tax 18%.
It's known as a value-added tax, or VAT. Number 20. We're total workaholics. A lot of Americans don't feel the need to take long vacations, so they often let vacation and sick hours pile up without ever using them. Plus, most employers only give you 2 weeks out of the year. But in a lot of other countries, like Brazil or Finland, workers are encouraged to take an average of 30 days of vacay. Wow.
It is really, oh my gosh. Yeah, oh my god. I don't know what is I must say you, but 2 weeks it's really a short time for relaxing. It's a really short time for relaxing for me, because I'm lazy man and I like to spend more time with myself. And of course, in Russia, average vacation I think maybe 30 days too. And maybe all Russians are more lazy than Americans. But who knows? It is just stereotypes, and I think what Americans are really workaholic. Yeah.
Maybe I should take some time off, or perhaps I'll just keep waiting.
Okay,
19. It's not a party without red Solo cups. In the States, this red plastic cup is synonymous with "party on, dude." But other countries apparently don't recognize this cup to mean the same thing. People in the UK, for example, don't use red Solo cups at get-togethers. They have to go to a special website to purchase the cups for American-themed parties. Who knew?
Of course, I didn't I didn't know this fact, and for me it is surprise. But I like to watch Netflix, and I always saw these red solar cups on the parties, and I think it is a part of American tradition. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyway, I think so. And for me, it will be interesting your opinion about these 21 things. What do you think about them? And I will be glad to read your comments. Yeah, let's go.
Number 18. Deep fried everything.
Oh,
Whether it's fried pickles or even fried Oreos, America has it all. Fried fish recipes first appeared in Spanish and Portuguese cookbooks as far back as the 1200s, and the Greeks were frying food in olive oil way back in the 5th century BCE. But as America does with many things, they've adopted a tradition from far off lands and took it up a notch, or 5. 17.
oh my god. Fried Oreos? It's. I never heard about this. How it's possible?
Get everything you need right at the pharmacy. If you're not from the US, it may be puzzling to walk into a pharmacy and see aisles and aisles of over-the-counter meds, toys, makeup, clothes, and even groceries. Unlike in other countries where pharmacies sell medicine and medical supplies exclusively, the ones in the US are like small convenience stores where you can grab magazines, Tylenol, and a frozen pizza in one fell swoop. 16. Fill her up. In America, if a restaurant doesn't offer free refills on fountain drinks, it's kind of strange. But in other countries, once you buy one beverage, that's it. France banned refills on sugary sodas back in 2017 in order to combat the current obesity epidemic. But in the US, the idea of free refills is still alive and well. 15.
Yeah, I want to say what America it is country of surprises, full of surprises, and of course I never saw pizza on in Russian pharmacy. It's really unusual, and it will be strange if you will bought will buy the pizza. Yeah, it's really strange. Or toys, it's strange too. Yeah.
If you don't like it, return it.
Yeah,
Whether
okay.
it's an ugly sweater from grandma or a heinous pair of earrings from an ex, if you don't like it, you can just return it. In America, making returns at stores is pretty normal and super easy. I mean, the US even has a National Returns Day in January, conveniently held for you to return holiday gifts you weren't too thrilled about. 14.
It's very useful. It's very useful for ordinary people because, come on, if you don't like it, if you understand it after, you can change. But in Russia, you'll have problem if you want to change. Not every shops can do it. Not every store can do it. Okay.
14. Tips for everyone. Cab drivers, servers, hairdressers, you gotta tip them.
Okay.
Tips are acceptable for almost any service in the U.S. and sometimes consist of 25% of the bill. We haven't started tipping surgeons yet, but there are places in other parts of the world, such as Japan, that consider tipping incredibly rude, like in restaurants. When you travel to different countries, it's important to learn their tipping etiquette so that you don't offend anyone.
I
13.
agree with him. I've heard about Japan, and I've heard what it is rude to do tips in the Japan. And in Russia, sometimes I think in Russia it is your choice. Yeah, it is your choice, but people don't have money for tips in Russia. It's my opinion.
I'll take my coffee to go. With a Starbucks on every corner, it's very normal to see people toting around a coffee as they shop, commute to work, and whatever else at all times of the day. But in many parts of the world, coffee is meant to be sipped on while seated and enjoying the paper or chatting with friends. Tugging your coffee along with you throughout the day might be due to the fact that the cups are huge and take longer to drink. Who's got that kind of time to be sitting in a cafe for hours? Sounds like fun to me. Number 12. The land of ice-cold drinks. Now, speaking of drinks, if it's not a hot coffee or cocoa, then it's probably got ice in it. Tea, coffee, lemonade, soda, water. Americans like it on the rocks. If you go elsewhere in the world, odds are you'll be sipping your soda at room temperature, or maybe slightly refrigerated if you don't specifically ask for ice.
I want to say you what in Russia people. It is my opinion, of course. It is my opinion, of course. I think in Russia people prefer hot drinks, especially in the winter. But of course, if we are speaking about summer, people like, I think, cold drinks. It's obvious, yeah, because it is helping. Hot drinks in the winter helping you to keep warm in your body if you go on the street outside. Yeah, and I think it's obvious too. Yeah.
Number 11. Keeping the AC on at all times.
AC.
Americans must have an aversion to being hot. In many parts of Europe, people simply don't use air conditioning as much as they do in the States. Here, it's expected to always have the AC blaring, and a lot of visitors find it pretty strange and quite chilly. But come on, it makes sense. If you're cold, you can layer up. If you're hot, all you can do is suffer and complain about it. No.
I think what AC, I get it. AC, it is air condition. And now I moved from village to little town, and in this apartment I don't have air condition, and it is really sad for me because I love to control climate in my space where I'm living, and now I don't have this opportunity, and it means what I should buy this stuff, and it is sad for me too, but anyway, I will do this maybe. I just need time for this, yeah.
Number 10.
But I will do
Looking
it.
at dollars is a snooze fest.
Snooze fast.
I remember going to Europe for the first time and thinking their
Snooze fast. I don't know this word. Snooze. Oh yeah. Snooze fast. I never heard about this word. Snooze fast. It's a game of words. I get it.
banknotes look like monopoly money. And I guess a lot of countries have bills of different colors and sizes depending on the value, like Swedish krona and Russian rubles.
Yeah.
But not in the US. It's all greenbacks, baby. Sure, 10s look a little yellowy, 50s are kind of pinkish, and Benjamins seem bluer than the others. But still, US dollars definitely aren't as fun and rainbowy as other currencies. Number 9. Giving a thumbs up. In America, even little kids know a thumbs up means good job, way to go, or anything positive like that. But if you travel to Greece or the Middle East and give this common American gesture, you probably won't make too many friends. Hey, how about giving this video a thumbs up for the useful
I
tip?
get it.
Number 8. The date writing conundrum. So many visitors to the U.S. get really confused by the month, day, year thing, because most parts of the world write the day, then the month, then finally the year.
Yeah, in Russia we are using day after month and after year, and for me it is more comfortable. Yeah.
There's no clear historical reason why the U.S. insists on writing the day differently, but we just do. Number 7. Pre-baby baby showers. Many cultures celebrate a new baby coming into the world, but America is one of the few places that does this before the baby actually gets here. In East Asian countries, for instance, celebrations for a new baby are held once the baby is born, as doing otherwise is seen as bad luck. Number 6. Where "how are you" means hello. Sure, people ask each other how they're doing in other countries, but Americans often use this phrase as a replacement for hey or hello. It doesn't even require a real response. People just answer with fine thanks, even if they're in a horrible mood or had a terrible day. Number 5.
I've heard about this, of course, because people who are studying English, they, I think, all knows about this because, yeah, it's a first step for understanding English language and culture.
Bathroom stalls that aren't so private. Don't like doing your business in front of complete strangers? Americans don't either, of course, but the fact that bathroom stall doors often reveal as much as your entire lower leg seems to say otherwise. There's no clear reason as to why there's this big gap in public bathroom stalls here, but many guess it's for safety reasons or ventilation. Just saying.
Okay.
Number 4. No one uses their inside voice. A lot of my friends who are visiting or moved to the US tell me that locals speak so loud compared to other countries. Whether it's talking on your cell phone or chatting with a friend over lunch, Americans seem to really like projecting their voice. I don't know. Maybe we just want to make sure we're heard.
I've heard about this. No, I didn't hear about this. But I think what we can find here simple explanation. And I think what just Americans are really emotional people. And yeah, maybe it's not true. Maybe it's true. I don't know. It is just my opinion. Yeah.
Number 3. It's all about choices. Walk into any grocery store aisle and you'll notice at least 10 different options for cookies, crackers, or cereal. People in the UK don't have these many options for food, and you'll almost never find anything in grape flavor there. Number 2. Hopping into the back seat of a cab. When getting into a cab, it's customary in the States to scoot on into the back seat. But in countries like New Zealand and Australia, riding anywhere but shotgun can be a little rude. Number 1. That classic American smile.
Okay, come on.
In the US, people aren't afraid to be nice and show their pearly whites all the time. And according to a 2015 study at Brown University, because America has always been a very diverse country, it forced people to smile at each other more since they couldn't always communicate with language. That's just one more historical theory as to why Americans tend to smile more than people in other places do. Or maybe we're just, friendlier. Whether you're from the US or not, can you add any more strange Americanisms to the list? Let me know down in the comments. If you learned something new today, then give this video a like.
Okay, I get it, and I like these emojis very much. Yeah, I like them. And I think what all of these themes interesting, and also I think what I knew a lot of them, and it's all of them all interesting, I think so. And I'm glad what we were watching this together, and you can support me. Yes, you can leave a like and subscribe to me. I appreciate it very much. And yeah, of course, see you next time.